Hey everyone, welcome back to SSM-Stories. Today we're going to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We'll be exploring a list of books that have the power to inspire and guide you, especially if you're starting from ground zero. You're in the perfect place if you need inspiration to follow your dreams or a little additional push to start a new chapter in your life. We've chosen 10 motivational books that could change your viewpoint and rekindle your enthusiasm for you in this video. Without further ado, let's get started with our list of the top 10 inspirational books. The first book on the list is The Alchemist, which is also my personal favorite and one of the most widely read. 1-inch The Alchemist. This timeless classic depicts the journey of Santiago, a shepherd boy, who learns the value of following one's heart while pursuing his goals. Santiago faces a variety of obstacles, meets fascinating people, and learns important lessons along the way. The Brazilian novelist Paulo Coelho, who wrote The Alchemist, is renowned for his novels with philosophical and spiritual overtones. He is one of the best-known and most renowned authors in the world, and The Alchemist is his best-known and most well-regarded book. The main theme of the book is the necessity of following one's dreams and paying attention to one's heart's wishes. Because it touches on core human impulses for purpose, adventure, and self-discovery, it connects with readers of all ages and backgrounds. When to read. The Alchemist is a fantastic book for people of all ages, especially those looking for motivation, guidance, or a fresh sense of purpose. It's especially helpful for people who might be at a crossroads in their lives or uncertain about what direction to take. 2. Awaken the Giant Within. Awaken the Giant Within is a helpful tool if you're looking for advice on how to overcome obstacles, overcome restrictions, and realize your full potential. Regardless of your starting point, it offers strong insights and tactics for success and personal development. The central theme of Tony Robbins' self-help book, Awaken the Giant Within, is that people have the ability to take charge of their lives and determine their futures. The necessity of comprehending and controlling the factors behind our actions, convictions, and emotions is emphasized in the book. When to read. This book is helpful for people who want to alter their life for the better, whether in their employment, relationships, health, or personal growth. For people who are feeling unmotivated, uninspired, or in need of a boost, it is especially pertinent. The book's author, Tony Robbins, is a well-known life coach, author, and speaker who is renowned for his engaging and effective approach to personal growth and self-improvement. 3. Born a Crime. Stories from a South African Childhood. Trevor Noah, the presenter of The Daily Show, has written a memoir titled, Born a Crime. He is renowned for his quick wit, perceptive analysis, and capacity to approach difficult subjects with wit and wisdom. The main theme of the book centers on Trevor's memories of his upbringing in South Africa during the apartheid era and the turbulent years that followed. The fact that Trevor was born to a black mother and a white father, which was forbidden under apartheid, is alluded to in the title. A mix of anecdotes and tales, the book offers a distinctive viewpoint on race, identity, and daily living in a divided country. When to read. Although Born a Crime is a book that may be read at any time, people who are interested in autobiographies, memoirs, or social and political histories will find it very pertinent. People who seek to understand the complexities of racial dynamics and social differences, both in South Africa and in a larger global perspective, should find it to be an intriguing read. 4. Daring Greatly. In her book, Brené Brown examines the idea of vulnerability and demonstrates how accepting it may result in a more genuine and satisfying existence. Brené Brown is a well-known professor of research, author, and public. She is well renowned for her in-depth studies on empathy, shame, and vulnerability. The fundamental tenet of the book is that weakness is not a sign of fragility, but rather a source of power. The book is significant because it questions widely held social misconceptions about vulnerability and exhorts readers to accept their flaws and vulnerabilities. When to read. Daring Greatly is a book that people from all walks of life may benefit from. It's especially important for those who might be having a hard time expressing their genuine selves, feeling inadequate, or fearing judgment. Leaders, parents, and anybody else wishing to forge more frank and genuine interactions with others will also find it useful. 5. Grit. The Power of Passion and Perseverance. The book, Grit, by Angela Duckworth investigates the idea of grit, which she characterizes as a blend of zeal and tenacity. An accomplished psychologist and researcher named Angela Duckworth is well known for her studies on grit and success. Her important book, Grit, cemented her position as a pioneering thinker in the fields of success and tenacity. The main theme of the book is that one's capacity for constantly pursuing their goals with passion and drive rather than just talent or intelligence, determines success and achievement. It emphasizes the value of perseverance, devotion, and long-term dedication to one's goals. When to read. Grit is a worthwhile read for people who want to accomplish long-term goals and are prepared to exert the required amount of effort and perseverance. Students, teachers, athletes, and professionals who desire to be the best in their industries will find it especially useful. 6. Start with why. According to Simon Sinek, successful people and organizations focus on their why before their what or how. Simon is a well-known author, speaker, and organizational consultant. The Golden Circle framework, which Sinek popularized with his TED Talk on How Great Leaders Inspire Action, emphasizes that communicating and understanding the fundamental purpose or conviction that drives your actions, the why, is more influential and motivating than merely outlining what you do, the what, or how you do it, the how. 7. Man's Search for Meaning. Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist Viktor E. Frankl wrote a deep book titled Man's Search for Meaning. The eminent psychiatrist and neurologist Viktor E. Frankl is credited with creating the branch of existential psychotherapy known as logotherapy. The main theme of the book is the human search for purpose in life, even in the most extreme and difficult situations. By drawing on Frankl's experiences in Nazi concentration camps, it offers a singular and potent perspective on human suffering and resiliency. It emphasizes how important it is to find purpose in life, especially when things are at their worst. When to read. Man's Search for Meaning is a book that can be helpful at any stage of life, but it's especially pertinent for people who could be coping with trying situations, pondering existential issues, are looking for deeper meaning and purpose in life. 8 Inches You Are a Badass. Jen Sincero's self-help book, You Are a Badass, exhorts readers to embrace their inner strength, self-assurance, and potential. The underlying premise is based on the notion that people have the power to change their life by altering their thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. Successful author, speaker, and life coach Jen Sincero is renowned for her funny and direct approach to self-help and personal growth. One of her most well-known and lauded compositions, You Are a Badass, has a devoted fanbase and is frequently praised for its uplifting and approachable message. The book is significant because it encourages readers to value themselves and take charge of their lives. It places emphasis on the value of self-acceptance, optimistic thinking, and taking the initiative to pursue personal and professional fulfillment. When to read. You Are a Badass is a book that people at any stage of their personal or professional path may benefit from. You Are a Badass provides insightful advice and useful tips that might help you improve your self-confidence, create and accomplish bold objectives, or just bring more optimism into your life. 9 Inches The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, digs further into the idea of mindfulness and the significance of being in the now. Spiritual author and teacher Eckhart Tolle is well known for his profound teachings on awakening, presence, and mindfulness. The main premise is that we can only find true serenity and fulfillment when we transcend our continual thinking and make a connection with the eternal essence of who we are. The significance of the book lies in the transforming and potent perspective it provides on leading a more conscious and purposeful life. It offers suggestions and activities that readers can do to free themselves from the control of their thoughts and achieve inner tranquility. When to read. The Power of Now offers profound insights and helpful advice whether you're on a spiritual path, dealing with personal issues, or just trying to create a greater sense of serenity and satisfaction. 10. The Lean Startup. Eric Ries, The Lean Startup, presents a methodical strategy to creating and expanding prosperous enterprises. Entrepreneur, author, and innovator Eric Ries is well known for his work in the area of startup methods. The main premise revolves around the idea of validated learning, which emphasizes the value of quickly testing concepts, modifying responses to feedback, and improving goods or services through iteration. The book is significant because it gives entrepreneurs and startups useful guidelines and tactics for navigating the risks and difficulties of starting a new firm. When to read. The Lean Startup offers helpful insights and practical solutions whether you're beginning a startup, managing a new project, or looking to enhance your approach to product creation and customer interaction. You should keep in mind that each of these books provides distinct viewpoints and tools to support you on your path, whether it be one of personal development, entrepreneurship, or even discovering meaning and purpose in your life. Choose the one that speaks to you the most first. Please feel free to share any book recommendations that have helped you in your journey in the comments section below. Also, remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications.